Okay. And we're live. How are we doing? How are we doing? I hope amazingly. Do that, and we're gonna do this. Does that show any? No, it doesn't. Cool. Close all of these. All these tons of things I have open on my phone. Alright! Who is ready for more Ghost of Tsushima? I know I am. I'm excited for it. I'm on super late, like I said I would be. I had to figure out my apartment stuff, which is now done. I have my key to it and everything else. And I'll be slowly moving over, so at some point you'll be seeing the background behind me changing. At some point you'll be seeing that change. I'll be moving over some of this stuff tonight before I go to sleep, but... or tomorrow, I'm not sure. Depends on how late it is when I get off a stream. But I also shaved from head to toe, other than my face. I'll be doing that after stream, so you'll be sliding up a little bit on my face. But hairless arms, legs, chest, all of it. I look beautiful. And yeah, I thought, why not hop back into the game here? We're gonna start by walking over here to this little random thing out of curiosity, just to see what it is. Monkage! We must ride like the wind, or I guess ride with the wind is the better way to put it, but that's okay. Let me put it to where I can actually see what you guys are saying. If you're already in here, I can't tell. Welcome in, Izzy. Welcome in. You're fighting Arch-Tempered Uthduna, so you'll be lurking. No problem. Well, I wish you luck with the Arch-Tempered hunts. I believe Devin has actually been doing the Arch-Tempered hunts quite a bit as well. I heard him freaking out and throwing a... I don't think he threw a controller, but he definitely got annoyed the other day. As he does, as he does. I went ahead and showed on Stream Topic what I was greeted by on my laptop today, which was kind of funny. Having my laptop be like, "Great job!" and then just the fucking meme Zilla right in my face. Oh, hi, Eve. Hello, hello. You know what? Let's actually do the gear here. Let's try our new standoff gear.
Are you cowards?
Cowards! Face me! Yeah, you turn the game down just a little bit. It's a little loud. It's a little loud. Alright. That's what I get for looking away, me being confident. And there we go. Now I can fix the audio. I think I had it at 51 is where I initially had it. But yes, hello. How are you doing, Eat? How are you doing? You know, what type of YouTube videos have you guys been listening to recently? Just, I know it's random as fuck, but like, what is it? I spent an hour today while I was, well, like while I was shaving, I was actually listening to a lot of my, my Fire Emblem Three Houses footage, and I sat there and listened to, what was it? What's this? Isoria Gates, lead to the Marsh Rock Shrine. Izanami. Kami of Life and Death. Alright, alright. But yeah, the, is this the way? I'm assuming so. But yeah, so I sat down and listened to a lot of that, and I finished episode 21, which, you know, took me a while. I ended it with a pretty funny interaction between Ferdinand and Constance, which was adorable. And then I also listened to a good amount of this one YouTube video of... I think I've told you guys about this YouTuber before. Let me see. Scott the Waz is his name. He's a YouTuber I like to listen to, and he's pretty funny. He basically just likes to info dump about random interests of his. Like, if I go into his videos here, he's got some that are about, like, specific things, and some that are about, like, random things. Like the one today, he was ranking all of the all the character rosters for Mario Kart. Yeah, he was ranking how good they were. He's got a 2-hour-long video about Lego games. He's got a 30-minute video about horror games. He's got a 33-minute video about movies for game consoles. He's got a 7-minute video about game products. He's got a 17, almost 18-minute video about loading screens. Like, bro just loves to yap. And he will yap about a lot. Like, sometimes it's just, like, one video. It's like a video game review, basically, where he'll talk about just the game and his experience with it. Sometimes it'll be his thoughts on a certain subject. Like, one of his videos in here, because he's a video game collector, he went on a huge spiel about how video games look whenever they're displayed. Watching Sorta Stupid? What's Sorta Stupid? I thought you were saying what you were watching was Sorta Stupid, not that's actually the name. What the fuck? So are they sorta stupid, or is that just the name? Now I have to know. She hits me with the both. They're not sorta stupid, they're very stupid. That's also just their name. Uh-huh. How does one get to the middle of this? So this looks like the clear choice here, right? Is to go this way. Oh, maybe right here? Okay, I'm telling you right now. Oh, I do see climbing stuff over there, so that's good news at least. You absolutely could climb some of these weeds. Like, bro is not trying nearly hard enough to climb. Like, he climbs some unrealistic walls sometimes. But not being able to climb like this is insane. Do you want to climb through it? Probably not. But to say that you can't is definitely lying. But yeah, so I spent a long time listening to that today, which was very enjoyable. Bro is acrobatic, goddamn. Also, it is quite the thunderstorm in this, in the world at the moment, apparently. Can I reach that? No, I can't. Okay, I think I need to go that way and then go back around. I like this. It's like a little, not like a dungeon, but it's like a little platformer distraction area. Or like, it gives me the most convoluted solution to getting to where I'm trying to go physically possible. And it's almost like, it's like this. Like, I'm literally going the wrong direction now, right? It's like, where actually the fuck am I going? It makes you ask yourself, how in the fuck am I going to get there? And you have to sit here in your mind and do some mental gymnastics thinking, you know what, genuinely, man, how the fuck am I going to end up over there? And then, suddenly, it all comes together. And then you're there. Honestly, it's just like, in its own way, pretty enjoyable. I've made it! Honor the shrine. But yeah, as funny as it is, I know you're drinking coffee, Eep, but I am actually not drinking any coffee. I'm, drinking just tea tonight, because I don't want to drink any coffee. I want to make sure I get tired as soon as possible. If I can. And I also... Kami of life and death. So let's see. Actually, I'm kind of curious. What is... Iron Will now revives you at 50% max health. Oh, so like if I die... I got you, I got you. I got you. That's helpful. So if I do die and revive, it gives me more back than if I were to just pop back up. No, you're good, you're good. I understand. You're not drinking coffee, you're chugging that bitch. You are downing it. I understand. Me too. Me too. A hunt for the conspirators who murdered Lady Mosco's family. Alright, and then we've got the The proud do not endure. Hallucination dart. Yuriko may have recalled the ingredients for new poison I asked. I actually might go over there and check out that with her real quick. I might try to do at least some of the side missions here and not just explore. I do want to explore, but I think I'll do more than just walking around exploring today. Especially because there's so many side quests to do, is good for me to actually sit here and do them, you know? So, you know what? Let's go do this. Let's go check out the poison. Wait, you actually don't drink coffee? It doesn't let me do the bamboo thing again? That's sad. I was hoping it would just let me do it for fun. But yeah, I'm actually surprised. Yeah, what type of coffees have you tried, Eep? Because I will say hot coffee, I despise. I do not like hot coffee at all. Yeah, because for whatever reason, every time I drink hot coffee, it tastes weird, and it burns my mouth, and it makes me upset, so I don't drink any hot coffee. Gotcha! Then yeah, I'll say coffee is one of those things where, like, the ingredients definitely matter. Definitely. These leaves are so pretty. Yeah, because whenever I have hot coffee, I don't like it. It just doesn't taste right to me. But a lot of people love hot coffee. I drink iced coffee or frappes. And the thing about iced coffee and frappes is iced coffee is actually really bitter, at least when I get it. Like, I drink really bitter coffees. Like, it's not very sweet. Nice. I have had a chocolate caramel frappuccino. Didn't like that either. Where am I going? Oh, she's down there. I'm so dumb. She's right there. Am I dead? There we go. All right. I've come here under the cover of night.
What were they? Red leaves?
Did you find out what it was? Maybe?
Young master, would you like something to eat?
I'm fine, Yuriko.
Lady,
I just need the poison.
Every time I see her. Do you want to eat
You
something?
were trying to remember the ingredients.
They were flowers. You remember them, don't you? The ones I planted at your family cemetery.
I remember washing the graves.
Yeah.
Father made me hold buckets of water from the lake.
He knew it would make you strong and teach you to respect your ancestors. Don't you remember the flowers, Jin?
Spider lilies.
That's right.
Spider lilies are the flower they use for like to symbolize death in Japan, are they not? I could be wrong. Is that what they're called, chat? Spider lilies? The red flower that symbolizes, like,
With
usually people
spider
use
lilies,
for death?
You can craft a poison that makes rats go
I
mad.
might be thinking of a different one.
Tear each other to pieces. It's awful.
It's for a good cause.
But they're a deep,
Just make it strong enough
bright
to work
red.
on men.
If you think it's necessary, I know exactly where to find what we need. This
You
way.
sedge? Are you
This part of the
you
forest.
good, Izzy?
I was here when I
Bless
was a
you.
child.
You must have sneezed.
After your mother passed away.
I refused to believe she was
Thank
gone.
you, Eep. Thank you.
So I ran from home and came here.
Your mother loved to take long walks here.
I searched until sundown. I kept shouting for her, but she was gone. And I was lost.
You were missing for 3 days. Nearly dead by the time your father found you.
I I've never seen him so angry.
Angry at himself for failing to protect you. I've seen your father before countless battles, and he was never more worried than the sleepless nights he spent searching for his only son. Not much farther to the cemetery. I wonder what your father would make of the ghost.
He would disapprove, like my uncle.
Don't be so sure. They argued often. Kazumasa thought your uncle too rigid, willfully blind to possibilities.
Wait, what?
Kazumasa had imagination.
Imagination?
Huh?
My father?
You're like him
What?
in more ways than you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's interesting. It's interesting to hear about Sakai's dad, because we really don't hear about him too much. We hear more about our uncle than our father.
Careful.
Disrespecting the dead.
Stay here.
You know what? I'll make my father proud.
Hey!
I'll make my father proud, one body at a time. He turned out just a little bit. Just a tad. But yeah, I think like a lot of animes usually use spider lilies to kind of like symbolize death or passing or... I'm pretty sure it's mostly death, though. Usually it symbolizes death. I could be wrong, though. I'm not fluent in Japanese culture, after all. I've just been around a lot of it. So normally I can only do 3. But this one let me kill all of them. They all ran away. They deadass ran away in fear. That's actually kind of badass, I'm not gonna lie. The fools.
Hey, a rat! Hanged wing!
Got armor on. Damn it. Oh, I think they're too far away. I mean, it is a blow dart after all. That makes sense. Spider lilies signify death. I love flower language. Black roses mean the same thing. Really. Are black roses even natural? I'm pretty sure black roses aren't natural. Unless they are. I was pretty sure they weren't, but... I'm very willing to admit my incorrect thoughts.
But we must set an example for our people by remaining true to our code and to ourselves.
The poison's just for now. After the Mongols are gone, I won't need it.
Oh boy. God, he is freaking writhing in pain. Okay. There. That's, the flashbacks make me feel so bad every time, man. What? Who sees me? Oh. Nice. Good job, good job. You really saw that coming. I was gonna kick you off the ledge, but apparently you're deaf, so it's fine. The summer event looks awesome. I know, Izzy, you're advertising it to me, my man. You're trying to get me to play it. I'm just not really in the mood for Monster Hunter Wilds, to be honest with you. I don't know why. Really not feeling it. Only mildly dishonorable. They are not. So, okay, they aren't natural. I thought so. I was pretty sure they were, usually they're dyed roses, aren't they? Like, black roses are very heavily dyed. There are dark maroon roses that seem black, but they're not natural black roses.
Did you drive them off?
Nope, I didn't drive them anywhere. I actually just killed them. I'm sorry.
Yes. It's safe to look for the spider lilies.
Why would we look for them here?
What?
Isn't this where you used to plant them?
Oh. No, not here. It's been so long. They're in another cemetery. Your great aunt's branch of the family. It's not far.
Well, I guess at least I honored them. Fucking LeMayo. Got it, got it. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Izzy.
Yuriko, do you remember...
What weapon are you using? If you, what weapon are you using right now?
6. I had a nightmare about this forest. A fight.
It wasn't a nightmare. I told you it was to keep you calm.
That was real? I remember men shouting.
Our retinue was returning home late one night. We were ambushed by Ronin.
The Ronin must have been dangerous. My father's samurai were frightened.
Not of the Ronin. Of Kazumasa.
Of my father? Why?
He and his samurai drove the Ronin off. But Kazumasa pursued them on foot.
What?
You could hear their screams. He returned to us just before dawn, covered in blood. Some of his own men mistook him for a demon of the forest.
What the fuck did he do to them? What the? This isn't Bloodborne. Blood doesn't just spew out of every fucking hole
Do you
that you create.
recognize this lake?
We used to meditate here.
How you'd fidget.
You told me to pretend I was a rock, and all I wanted was to swim.
The view's much better from the shore. Join me, young master. These old bones need a rest.
We barely really went anywhere. Oh, also Izzy, what's your favorite hunt of the event so far? So I think you said they added a few monsters. I can't remember.
This time you'll have to keep me from fidgeting. Achoo! Some of my favorite memories happened at this lake.
Stopping a child's fidgeting?
Your mother and I would come here when she was pregnant with you.
We should keep moving.
A grown man, and you still can barely sit still.
We can meditate again. After the war.
Yes, young master.
Going off of that answer, you're telling me you're not really you're not enjoying the hunts too much. Here, Duna is fun, I guess. Damn. Duna with more health. That stinks. There's no new moves or anything. I feel like it'd be cool if he had more moves.
The cemetery isn't far.
Feels much closer when you're not carrying water.
I'm sure if you're carrying buckets of water, it probably is. It seems super far away.
How could they?
They may break stone, but they cannot erase the memory of these warriors.
Please gather the spider lilies. I can't bear to look.
I guess the Mongols are using the broken cemetery as psychological warfare.
My aunt Matsu will weep at the condition of this place. Most of these warriors fell in the rebellion at Yarikawa. They deserve better than this.
Apparently I got 8 crickets. I need to find a lot more graveyards. You mostly like what they did with the Grand Hub. So I need to find more singing crickets, but I really don't know where to find them. There's apparently 20 different ones out there, but I've really not seen that many cemeteries.
This is all I could find.
It is enough to make the poison, but I don't want our time to end.
The Shimura Cemetery isn't far.
With a view of the waterfall. Let's go, my lord.
Why not? Why not? Poor old lady. She's literally just lonely. We're over here just trying to give her companionship. That's sweet. You said you were playing Mario... I think you mentioned to me you were playing Mario Kart 8 Eep. Oh, actually, no. You said you mentioned you love flower language. Could you give me some examples of, like, what you love about flower language?
I do enjoy our rides together.
Did you say Kazuma-san?
Did I? You ride with your father's grace.
Did you often go riding with my father?
Lord Sakai taught me to ride a horse.
Give me 1 second. 1 moment. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Today, Junior?
Oh, give me a second. Aren't you fighting a monster anyways? Aren't you... Aren't you literally fighting a monster right now? Law language has been used for centuries in many countries throughout Europe and Asia. What do they usually use it for?
Careful. Mongols ahead.
Wait, I can mix the new poison for you.
Oh, that's fucked. Really? Alright.
How does it work?
Oh, it's terrible. Causes madness. They'll turn on each other like wild beasts.
Good. Make it. Quickly.
The poison is finished. Take it.
Friend and foe alike, huh?
I'll stay here.
I may wear the Ronin armor, but I will not wear their stupid straw hats. I refuse! Do they actually play a lot in William Shakespeare's things? I did not know that. There he is. let me... Oh, we got that done. Jesus. Are there... I'll say, is there still, like... Where the hell are the people at? I've seen the birds, but I've not seen any people. Are you... What the fuck? Okay, bro, calm it down. I did it on the big dude. I hit the right dude with it? No way! That's incredible, actually. Hopefully they'll fight each other if I bring him closer. Hopefully he'll just continue to go absolutely fucking just berserk. Nope. You see nothing! You saw nothing, it's fine. Hey, arrows! I was looking for these. I was looking for more of those. I was wondering when I'd find them. Good play, good play. Hard fought, hard fought. What is bro doing? Like, I kind of feel bad. Like, maybe. Can you... Bird, stop. Also...
Ready?
Right. I think that's all of them. Should be. I'm not gonna kill any more of the warbirds than necessary. There's no reason to kill all of them. I'm just taking out any of the ones that see me. They're not like the dogs where they're just instantly attacking me. They're just for scouting. Was primarily used during the Victorian era to communicate messages that couldn't be openly expressed due to social constraints. Oh, okay. I understand that now. I got you. People use specific flowers and their arrangement to convey emotions, feelings, and even coded messages to one another. I feel like I've heard about this somewhere before, but it's been a while since I've, like, actually properly heard about it, you know? It has been a minute. I feel like I heard about this at some point during my world history class, maybe. Or maybe during my English class. One of the two. I remember hearing about it, though, at some point. It's just been a while. Like, a long, long time. My controller's shaking, so there's some type of collectible in here. Well, where's the collectible then, if it's in here? I won't lie, that vibration for the controller is extremely subtle. It's iron. That's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? I see you, but where? I doubt it's that. I doubt it's under the floor, okay? Is it over here, maybe? Oh, Mongol artifact. Okay, found it. I found what we were looking for. I think. Maybe. Maybe? Yep, it was. Cool. That's what we were looking for. Yeah, my controller actually vibrates when I wear this armor. That's why I wear it so much. It vibrates whenever I'm close to a collectible. So I try to wear it a lot in case I'm, like, near stuff, you know?
Thought we rid ourselves of those bandits.
Not bandits, Mongols.
Oh, I couldn't see them from here. After all this, I'm worried about the Shimura cemetery, my lord. Would you check on it with me?
Of course, Yuriko. Let's have a look.
Hold up. One second. Okay. Sorry. My birthday's tomorrow, so I'm making sure everything is going smoothly. I'm reminding my best friend
Are you tired,
Anna and
Yuriko?
Bailey,
No,
and
Lord Saka.
my sisters,
This
and
is
my
the best day
mother,
I've
and
had since our afternoon at Lake Omi.
everyone who's gonna be there.
I don't remember that. You are sure that was me?
It was so long ago. You must have forgotten.
Maybe you forgot, lady. It's possible, you know. It is possible. Flowers are used to express a wide range of sentiments from love to friendship to grief and rejection. Rejection? Here, take my rejection flowers. Damn. Where expressing certain emotions was frowned upon, flowers offered a discreet way to communicate, especially in matters of romance and courtship. What would be so wrong about expressing courtship or romance?
The war hasn't touched this place.
Maybe I'm stupid, but what would be so not good? It's courtship related. Strange. Hey, welcome in, Richie. Hello, hello. There must be another one of those crickets here.
Do you remember, young master? We pay
I see
our
him.
respects to the Shimura warriors buried here. Then spend the afternoon writing poems.
I remember, Yuriko.
Let's write one now.
I'm not gonna be able to focus with this cricket losing its mind, so let me grab it real quick. There we go. Composing another haiku. Wait. It's still vibrating. What now? What? What do you see? I don't see anything. Fuck you, I'm making the haiku. I'm gonna make this haiku, and you can't stop me. Reflect on impermanence. Okay. Your impermanence. I feel like soaring ambition would work with impermanence, because your ambition isn't permanent. Stone abides rushing water. Endlessly flowing water. But the works of men are frail. Ooh! Ooh! I like that one. I like that one. Yeah, good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm doing well. I'm just getting prepared for my birthday stuff tomorrow. Life flows into death. Life blossoms and fades. Lords and clans vanish. Oh, that's perfect! That's actually nice.
Soaring ambition. works of men are frail. Lords and clans vanish.
I like that one. See, it's so good whenever I
Well
actually know the
said, my
theming.
lord. The proud do not endure. The greatest of us fall in the end.
We should return to Omi.
I'll stay a while.
I know better than to argue.
Good. You learned something today. Kazumasa used to say Lord Shimura was too concerned with that castle.
The strongest point on the island.
He equated strength with the huge, the immovable, like a mountain.
He had a point. Doubt and indecision have destroyed armies. In the midst of battle, true leaders must stay rooted, stand firm.
But look at that waterfall. All that immovable rock yields to water. The strength we need is all around us. I have one more place I would like to visit, my lord. When you're ready.
That's the end of this part of the mission. She's gonna visit somewhere else. Okay. I mean, sure, I can visit that other place now if you want, lady. I'll give that one a 9.5 out of 10. Hype! Hype! Yoriko's keepsake. During the Victorian era, expressing romance overtly during courtship, especially public displays of affection, was generally considered
Lord
improper.
Sakai.
Yeah, that's just so... That's just so silly. You know, honestly, we have, like, some of that nowadays where people like to play games or whatever, and that's just always so dumb. Give me 1 second. I could spell. Here, well, since I have to type something out, I'll get more tea and I'll be right back, since I have to type something out anyways. But, do you guys think you could do a better haiku? That's my question. That's my question. What type of chocolate, Richie Cat? Yeah, what type of chocolate did your clients bring you? Like, for instance, a single red rose could represent passionate love, while a yellow rose might signify friendship or even jealousy, depending on the context. But yeah, genuinely, the, also, I have to ask, what is it? The, okay, weird. I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? What the fuck was I gonna say? I will tell the street cat to meow at your window. That cat will have to climb a whole story, so I wish them luck. Since I live on the second story, which, by the way, the apartment I'm moving to is also another second story. As everyone knows, I like to live on the second story or the third story. I don't like to live on ground level. Whenever I live on ground level, I always am in fear of thieves. But being on the second floor, it's not as easily accessed, so it makes me a lot less stressed. But anyways, is the story interesting? It's very interesting. What else was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, about the flowers. So yeah, the flowers. Yeah, I think that's so silly. Like, I guess in cultures or whatever, you can't express feelings. Like, that's just a thing you're not supposed to do. And it's like, even, like, I've seen, like, people nowadays. Like, there it is, I found what it's vibrating for. Cool. But yeah, like, I've seen, like, a lot of people get really upset when there's not, like, a chase. You know, like, when they say, like, oh, you have... Like, I hate the whole, like, purpose of, like, oh, well, you have to chase after the girl, or I have to be chased after, or whatever. It's like people can't just simply have their own thoughts and, like, show them to one another. Like, it almost feels like the terrible communication that people have in general is, like, almost reinforced by everything else being like, yeah, let's not talk about our thoughts or our feelings. Let's not do that. And it's like, why? It's like, because you're not supposed to. What? Why? Why not? Because it's not proper. And what the fuck do you mean it's not proper? Like, you know, it's like, I get it. And that's the thing. Don't get like, oh, Edgy Gamer's one of those, like, he wants to show his passion in front of everything thing. Everybody type of thing. No! I've rarely even hugged a significant other out in public, okay? I don't really show that much affection in public in general. But, like, I would have no problem turning to the side and saying something nice, or addressing them as something nice. That's fine. Like, there's a big difference between saying something nice and, like, even, like, a hug or something, versus, like, I work retail, people, like, grabbing ass and stuff out in public. There's a huge difference.
Something for every type of armor.
For every type of armor?
Nothing stronger.
500 supplies. Woman, I am too broke for this shit!
You need more to make these improvements.
Goodbye.
Sakai half mask? No, Sakai full mask. Sakai clan helmet improved. Alrighty. I wonder, does this look better in the different coloring now? No, I think the black still looks better. Kazumasa's darkness. It works for, like, the spirit of the game, I guess. Honestly, I might. Let's see here. There's the... Oh, is there a trapper here? I didn't realize there was a trapper here. Where is he at? Trapper? Where are you at? That's a bowyer. That's an armor smith. Or weaponsmith.
Allow me to keep your katana light and sharp.
No, I don't need a katana work. I need the trapper. Wherever he's hiding. Yeah, it's the armor smith. random person. What do you want? What's up?
I was trying to fix my wagon with pieces from a bamboo stand when I was told a samurai had built it. Is that true, my lord?
We use the bamboo to hone our skill with the sword. It takes focused blade to cut through all of the bamboo in one stroke.
Please forgive my ignorance. I put everything back where it belonged. Even the flag beside it.
I appreciate that. But it would have been alright to repair your wagon. I'll make sure the stand sees use.
Want to believe this?
Where is it at? I need to go immediately. Is it a stand I've already been to? It could be. So this is where, okay, this is where the gift shrine thing is. It's out here in the big main area. Cool. Now I just have to find the trapper, wherever the hell they're at. Did the lightning strike somebody in town? That was so fucking loud. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Oh, I was just mostly saying that it's really silly that, like, in general, you know, even in modern day, you're not allowed to say, like,
Trade is difficult in these
you're not
times,
allowed
my
to print, like, state feelings out loud in general. Like, people, like, it's still, like, it's not okay. Like, it's just weird. It's super
Always
weird to
happy
me.
help, my lord. Would you like to see what I have?
'Cause, like, that's what I was basically saying. It struck the woman I just talked to. She's dead now. Zeus! Damn you,
I work
Zeus!
metals, woods, and cloth.
I mean, that makes sense. Like I said, there's a big difference between, like, a hug, or, like, holding a hand, or, like, saying something sweet. I feel like, because, like I said, there's big differences between all these, you know? Like, for me, I totally get not wanting to, I totally get not wanting to have, like, you know, people talking, like, really gross and specific out in public. That I absolutely get and completely agree with.
Farewell.
100%. Like I said, with me working retail, like, I've seen people talk about some absolutely disgusting shit. Just in public. To one another. Broad fucking daylight. Absolute heathens. But then other times, you know, it'll be like, you know, there's... Well, that's not particularly what I was saying. It's like, I feel like that's normal. But also, like you said, like, courtship and stuff, I think it's so silly that, like, a lot of that stuff is like, it's still, like, a thing nowadays. It's like, I lost my train of thought. My brain is so scattered right now, I apologize. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I was thinking it's so silly nowadays that people, like... I feel like that's one of the reasons people get into such bad situationships and everything, is because there's, like, the lack of communication and the refusal to just simply say what you think or want, and instead simply, you know, say, like, oh, well, I like, you know,
Stuck here.
people saying, oh, well, he didn't chase me enough, or something like that, you know? Like, I want to be chased, or I want to chase somebody. Or it's like, you know, like, there's, like, I've seen women that, like, you know, I like it when people chase me. Or I've seen dudes be like, oh, well, I don't really like the girl, but I like chasing after them. Once I'm done chasing, it's not nearly as entertaining. And vice versa. I've seen women that like to chase after guys, but once they get it, they don't like it. Well, I've seen dudes, when women chase after them, they're, you know, it's fine, but they won't, like, actually give any attention back. Like, you know, I've seen, like, a lot of that. And it's so weird to me. It's so weird.
Lord Sakai.
Because it seems like most people I know nowadays, like, a good majority of them that aren't, like, already, like, they're either like, completely single, or they're, like, in the best relationship ever, or they're never, like, just in a normal relationship. They're either, like, married or something, super long-term relationship, or the worst situationship you've ever heard. Like, ever.
Excuse me.
You're fine.
The cold wind is getting to me.
You are older, after all.
Yuriko, you're not well.
Nonsense.
Let me take you to Akashima. They can treat you.
We have to visit someplace special.
Where?
It's not far. After that, I promise, we will see your healers.
Thank you. Okay, I was like, Grandma.
Fine.
Okay,
But
Grandma.
if you start feeling worse, we go straight to Akashima.
Of course, my lord. Always so stern.
Is she gonna die at the end of this fucking quest line, dude? I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. But yeah, no, what I was mostly comparing is like how, you know, it's weird how society and the people within it are like refused to just say something. They have to find a convoluted way to do it.
Where is this special place of yours?
You'll see.
You cannot tell me?
I won't have to.
Alright, Kage, come here.
Lead the way.
Let's see if you can keep up.
Careful, Yuriko.
Oh, okay, okay. Aren't you sick? What are you doing? You're gonna, if you get thrown off this horse and die, I'm gonna be upset. Oh boy. Chat, everybody, please. Give your positive energy into the game and into the stream to make sure this old lady doesn't die. I need her to live past this freaking side quest.
There's an onsen around here, isn't there?
There it is. Shall we take a closer look?
For what? Why? I'm so confused.
Isn't it beautiful?
Very. Why are we here?
Are you upset? I hope it's not wrong of us to come.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. I'm so confused.
It's so painful to see you weighed down by sadness with Lady Sakai and the little one.
Yuriko, are you alright?
It's nothing.
I don't think she's mentally there.
I just felt a little faint.
When did you last eat?
Yesterday, I think.
Wait here. I'll find us something.
I'm not a child.
Please, Yuriko. Rest here a moment.
As you wish, since you ask so sweetly.
I'll be back soon.
I don't know what the story's
Maybe
trying to...
there's game nearby.
I don't know what it's trying to say right now. I'm so confused. So like, I guess in other circumstances, I would say something like, oh, she's trying to, like, you know, get my attention. But, like, I don't think so. Maybe she thought very, like, romantically of, like, Sakai's father. And maybe the armor is, like, reminding her of that. That's the only thing I can think of. Got him! Nice, nice.
I'll bring this to Yuriko. Make her eat a little.
That's the only thing I can think of. So maybe she had romantic feelings for Lord Sakai's dad, and seeing the armor and riding around with her. Because she has mentioned my dad a lot. So maybe she's having a shit ton, and since she also said I reminded her of him, that's what I think I'm getting at here. I think it's like really welling up like emotions she's had kind of sealed for a long time. Yeah, and then she's also a lot older. You've seen people do really like gross stuff. Yeah, I agree, Eep. It's very gross. Well, a lot of it because society has kind of cemented that men should court a woman and chase after her, and she should pay play hard to get, but at the same time, no one ever actually just says they like somebody or just date to figure out if you like somebody. No one just dates anymore. They're just in a relationship after telling each other they like each other. Well, I was just told the person I like them, so I don't understand. Don't worry, she won't die from sickness. It'll be an arrow to the heart, but I agree, hopefully she doesn't die. She's gonna be dead when you return. She might be. Oh,
Yuriko.
no.
Yuriko! Her horse isn't here.
What? Is she...
She rode off.
Wait. I was down that path. Unless she went this way. Oh, my lord. No. Dementia, it could be. Like I said, she is obviously...
Powder. Herbs. She came this way.
She is clearly, like, really older. Like, probably, like, minimum, like, 70s and stuff. And, you know, the average person does start to have, like, mental issues in, the, like, as early as the 60s. And the...
Yuriko's horse. She can't be far.
No. Why is she running into the bamboo? Isn't she sick? What the hell? I really don't know what's going on.
Yuriko!
My lord.
Yuriko, are you hurt?
What are you doing here?
No. I was just... I got lost.
Where were you going?
I saw my mother. She waved but kept walking. I had to catch up.
I'm bringing you home.
No. My mother. I have to make an offering.
You do not.
Please. For all the times I've done as you asked. Come with me. Let me pay respects to my mother.
All right. But don't push yourself.
Thank you.
She is losing it! Oh my god. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
My mother would take me on long walks in these hills and teach me about the plants.
Maybe that's why you saw her.
What? Chat, is it even... I imagine you guys are just as confused as I am.
Almost there.
I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be thinking right now. She's gonna be dead. More graves.
A cemetery.
My family is here.
I don't need to worry about this stuff anymore, so I'll just go ahead and put the... Oh, we're at a cliff, I swear to God. At least she sat down.
Oh, Kazumasa. That night, you brought little Jin to me. And he was so sick after all that time in the forest. We had already lost Lady Sakai.
Kazumasa, are you listening?
I'm listening.
I made him drink that remedy my mother taught me. We sat by his side the whole night. You held my hand. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
That night, I was so scared. So sad for little Jin. But I was so happy. Does that make me a bad person?
What the fuck?
No.
No, it doesn't. It is. What the shit?
When he recovered. When you taught me how to ride. The day we rode to the onsen. Oh, the sunset was red and full.
That was what?
The best day of my life. It's dark, Kazumasa. Tell me what you see.
Castle Kaneda.
I wish you weren't there so often.
Why do you say that?
You have many responsibilities. I am grateful for the time we share. But I always want more.
I can see all the way to Yarikawa.
I remember the war. A tragedy for all the clans.
This is...
There's the temple in Kushi. You can see the pagoda.
Every new year, I pray there for you, and little Jin, and my family.
Jin is lucky you take such good care of him.
She's definitely not there.
Now tell me what you see.
Mentally. At all.
Yuriko? Rest, Yuriko. The strength we need is all around us. The mighty fall at last, to be no more than dust before the wind.
Hi, Kage. The art of seeing. Jesus Christ. Bowman straw hat? Yeah. Oh boy. Well, at least I'm not bawling, but I feel fucking terrible. Okay, let me go back and chat. She believes she can fly. Richie freaking out, JK. Oh, welcome in, Linku. Good to see you, man. I can't remember. Are you finally a cat dad, or was that going to be later in the future? I remember you mentioning it the other day. F, Granny is losing it. She has dementia. She definitely does. She passed. Yeah, we love Kage. Kage's the homie. Yeah, I guess it was natural causes. At the very least. Well, you know what? I guess we'll go and head to the shrine that's right here as well. Why not, right? But yeah, it's at least nice that it was natural. That is nice. Yes, definitely poor Jin. He is his dad, nearly his uncle, fucking Ryuzo. All of the other samurai, literally all of them. What are their people doing out here? The little monk's pond? Tomorrow. Okay, okay. So you're gonna be you're a cat dad today. Nice, man, nice. Well, when do you get the cat? Like, what time today?
These are dark times, my lord. It would be wise for you to seek aid from Kami. Their shrines lie beyond the Torii gates.
Sometimes I wonder if they hear our prayers.
They're always listening and watching. If you persist in your efforts, they will answer.
Thank you. I'll keep trying.
I wonder, does anything happen if do they say anything if I bow? I can't remember. Is it Shintoism? Is that the religion with all the kami? I could be wrong. Turtle Rock Shrine, sanctuary to Hori no Mikoto, kami of the hunt. All right. Yeah, I think it's I think it's Shintoism. Whenever like that's most of like the kami gates and everything. I could be wrong. It's been a really, really long time since I learned about any of that stuff. But yeah, not that, and I don't think I've never met anybody. I don't think it's ever really made its way to the West, and maybe it has. I don't know. Dude is going through it. Yeah, he is definitely going through it. This whole fucking island of his is just going to shit. It's being burned down by the Mongols. He's pretty much lost his entire honor code trying to defend the fucking place. It's just everything, man. Everything that he's either held sacred or important is just either being destroyed or is destroyed or is at the minimum tainted. Oh, over here. So it's like, it seems like pretty much this whole game is just pummeling Jin into the fucking dirt. Like, for each person he's able to kill and get off of the island, it seems that 500 other repercussions and problems appear alongside him. Like, it's heartbreaking. Yeah, hopefully we get to fight the Khan at some point. Hopefully, because, man, we need some payback in some way for all this shit. Not like that payback really fixes a lot of the problems that have happened. You know, killing the enemy and then rebuilding all the graves, that is something you can do. But, as I'm sure everybody has seen in many, many, many stories already, killing your foes does not bring back the past. You know. We don't wanna be Edelgard and have completely wrong motivations, do we? We don't want to burn down a country and destroy a religion all because we disagree and hurt our feelings. But that is okay, I guess. One Assassin's Creed jumping puzzle at a time. God, your fucking shins have got to be destroyed. Are you fucking kidding me? I jumped directly at it. What? There we go. Not that I'd be able to grab it anyways. Like, there's a lot of moments in this game where, like, if I were to grab that, my fingers would fucking snap off. Like that, you could not do that. You could maybe land there, but it would not be any type of good. You could land there and then probably climb this. Not quite like that, maybe. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't mind it. Once again, this game's not too unrealistic with a lot of the climbing, so it's not like pissing me off to like look at it. Because there's some games where it's like, bro, this is ridiculous. Also, I wonder why this shrine looks so different. This shrine looks extremely different. Charm of the Kami of the Hunt. Let's see what it is. Remain hidden when assassinating enemies from grass. That really does not matter, to be honest. Yeah, it really does not matter. Usually when I assassinate people, we're in a position where it's only the one dude being assassinated anyways, so it's not like that really matters. That's fine. What is... Don't jump down! Like that? You would never do that. That is psycho behavior. Holy shit, this is about the highest point of the island. So that's higher? Have I been that way? No, I've not. So this is the high... I think this is the highest point I've been to so far. I don't think I've been higher up than this, chat. I think this is the highest I've ever been in the game. It stinks you can see all the fucking fires that all the invaders caused. Oh well. I could go to the onsen real quick. I might. I got an upgrade of the trapper as well. I might go do that. I think I'll go to the onsen, and then I'll probably grab these two, but... What's this? I don't know what that is. That's why I'm not super concerned about it, but yeah. Let's go to the onsen. It's like 4 AM for you. Yeah, I can't remember. You're in one of... I know you're in one of the European countries. I know you were very, very far away. That's... Let's see here. It's 4 AM for you. For me, it's 10:35. So for you... 11, 12... 1, 2... Yeah, you're fucking 5 hours out that direction. I don't think... You're not from England, are you, Linku? I'm pretty sure you're from a different European country than England. I don't remember which one it is, though. I know that it's a European country, but I know it's not. I don't think it's England. And unless it is, then it might be. I know Clown is from England. I do not remember. My memory is not usually the best, to be honest with you. My memory is very, very messy a lot of the time.
Maybe I'll take that Mongol bastard's head.
Damn!
Drown him.
What?
No. I'll put the torch to him.
Holy shit!
Just like you did to Lord Adachi.
Oh my god! Well. Alright. This is bad, Edgy. Wait, what's bad? Edgy Goldfish Gamer. I'll say, wait, what's bad? I think the last time you told me would have been years ago, Linku. I was about to say, I'll be honest, my memory is not that good. Yeah. Like, here's a good example. Every single year when my birthday comes around, I forget what month and what day it's on. If you guys want an example, I consistently forget what day and month my birthday is on every single year. Without fail. And I also don't know my mother's birthday. I don't know my dad's birthday. I don't know my grandfather's birthday. I don't know my grandmother's birthday. I don't know my younger sister's birthday, nor my older sister's birthday. I don't know how old my older sister is. I don't know how old my younger sister is. I do not know the age of my mother, father, grandfather, grandmother, other grandmother. I don't know the age of any of my uncles, and I don't know their birthdays either. But yeah, I don't. Most of these like things, I just don't know. I don't know their ages. I don't know their birthdays. Like when I actually didn't know my grandfather's birthday, and when I was around him this year for his birthday, and he turned 71, I was like, damn.
Let's go.
I was like, I really did not know and realize how old my grandfather was. I was like, he is 71. To be fair, though, my grandfather does not look, nor does he act 71, so. No, I see you say where you're from. You're from Norway. I was still mentioning the one thing. Yeah, you're from Norway. I had a feeling that it's part of, which I could be wrong. I had a feeling it was in that area. Like, hold on, I think it's been a while since I've seen that part of Europe on a map. There's, like, Norway, I think it's, like, I don't know in what order, but I know, like, Finland, Sweden, and Norway, and I think a few other ones, like, at the very, very north part of Europe. But I cannot particularly remember in what order they are. Norway, Sweden, and Finland is the north. That's what I thought. So. That's what I was pretty sure. Like I could somewhat remember. I can remember for like a decent amount, like the position of quite a few different European countries, but I can't remember all of them. Like I obviously know where the UK is. I know where Ireland is. I know where Germany and like Poland and Russia and all that. I know where France and Spain and I think Portugal's its name. I know where that is. Ow. Then I know where Italy is, obviously. And then what's the other ones I know? I knew where Sweden, Finland, and Norway were at. I couldn't remember which one is which. But I'll be honest, once it's other than like those, it blends together and I don't really know. Also, how the fuck do I get to here? You know what? Screw it. Norway, Sweden, Finland, and North, unless you're thinking of Svalbard. I don't know where the fuck Svalbard is. I think this might be the first time I've ever heard of Svalbard. Yeah, no. I'm just really forgetful. That's all. That is all. I have always been very, very, very forgetful. There are certain times in my life where I definitely get more forgetful at times, but preservation. All right. Preservation, huh? Holding ever fast, sights set high, but that doesn't make sense. A fortress of strength. Fortress of strength or holding ever fast. Holding ever fast, I like that. Holding ever fast. Reveal the inner weakness. The journey's path never known. With protection safe and sure. Standing fast, but the journey is still unknown. But continuing anyway. That's what I'm gonna go with. Pushing to the goal. Rushing past failure. Not rushing, probably, but viewing the future. I like that one. It's at the top of the waterfall as well. You remember where other
ever fast. A journey's path never known. Viewing the future.
But not my best haiku, but a decent one. But yeah, no, I just in general, like I can remember stuff, but there's a lot of I don't know how to explain this in a way that would make sense. But I would just say that sometimes I remember stuff and a lot of times I don't. That's all. I wish I could give you guys more of like a detailed answer on why, but I really don't. I've always had really bad memory as a when I was a child, so that's like I will say that's something that's not really new. That is something I've been aware of most of my life. I don't mention it too often. Izzy, I can't even perform a haiku. I'm sorry. Maybe once we get to the final one, I'll have to figure one out. If I end up doing all the haikus when I do the last one, I'll have to try to write one of my own. Is that bamboo I see? Oh my great googly moogly! It's bamboo! Hype in chat. We love bamboo. Come on now. I typed it 2 less times. There we go. Alright, alright. I hit the wrong one for the last one. It's square, not circle. There we go. And it's already over. God damn it, chat. Tell me to stop being so good at this, because it keeps ending too quickly. I keep ruining it for myself by being too good at this. No. But yeah, no, my memory has always been very inconsistent. There's certain things I remember incredibly well, but then there's other stuff I have to write it down. I have to, just because it just doesn't stay in my brain. I guess I've not noticed it that much, but recently I guess it's been extra bad for whatever reason, one reason or another. And people have like been telling me about it. They're like, "Why don't you remember this?" And I'm like, I just don't. The Trapper, huh? No, I'm not feeling that. Maybe I've been going all the way up here to the very, very north area while ignoring all of the southern area, apparently. Let's see. The Fool. I might go over here and talk to Mr. Archerman. Him and his terrible fucking student. Ooh, the gift altar. Let's go there. Fingers dance on keys. Worlds unfold on glowing screens. Victory is sweet. Victory is sweet. Victory is sweet. I will definitely agree. Nope, I don't have ears. I've never heard anything in my life. Okay, what the fuck does this bird want me to see? What have I missed around here this bird wants me to see? Huh? Alright, cool.
Allow me to strengthen your armor, my lord.
I need 50 more.
Thank you.
Well, I got that right now. Let me do that. Edgy, you should game MGS. What's game MGS? I do not know what that is. I apologize.
Tell the others you still live.
Hype and chat for Eeps God tier haiku. Metal Gear Solid. I actually do plan to play Metal Gear Solid at some point. I don't own any, so there's that. But whenever I'll probably this year at least play one of them. I think Devin said he actually owns one of them, so I could probably do that. I could probably ask him to borrow one.
This will do very well.
Yeah, I could probably ask Devin to borrow at least one. Then I'll probably have to look for that PS3 game then. Yeah, because I think the last time I went to a retro game store, I did, I did look for Metal Gear Solid, but I didn't see any. Will be starting Devil May Cry this year. At some point. All of that will probably be thought about after Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is the last one of the, you know, the 400 follower celebration. Because I couldn't think of anything for the 400 follower celebration, so I said, fuck it. Everybody picks what I'm going to be playing for quite a while. And I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to being done. Not that like it's a chore or anything. I don't want anyone to think that. No, it is far from a chore. I am having a really, really good time playing. I am personally loving this game. This is definitely gonna be one of my favorite games that I've played. This fucking absolute drip. I love it.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Digital delight, stories told with every play, joy in every quest. Sounds like you're... Do you actually do poetry, Eep? Because, I don't. I've made very... I'm not very good with poetry. I've written one... I've probably written 2 proper poems ever, outside of, like, school. What was I looking for? I was looking for something. What the hell am I looking for? Looking for that. Okay, cool. I was looking at my collections. He was killing it with the haikus. Exactly, exactly. So I've done 2 out of 5 duels. Duel the Straw Hat Assassins who seek the bounty on your head. That sucks for them. They got bodied. I got 11 out of 16 bamboo strikes. I've got most of them. I've got quite a bit... Okay, Sashimono banners. I've got quite a few. I need 2 more to get the saddle, so there's that. Singing crickets. So I think I learned a new song, right? Or am I dumb? Let's... I'd like to do the mythic stories, but I've not really seen any. Like Dance of Wrath, unleash 3 consecutive unblockable attacks that inflict high damage. Use incendiary oil to ignite your katana and burn your foes. I've not really seen that. Explosive arrow, I've not seen that either. Like, I would love to get those, but I've not seen them at all. Okay, cool. So we have this. So, A Sun's Warm Embrace, Lament of the Storm, Shadows in the Fog. A Chorus of Raindrops. Okay, so Shadows in the Fog. So, what does that do? Maybe I need to go somewhere and then play it. Maybe that's my issue. I guess, like, I can play the flute and change the weather. Alright, bro. Here, I wonder what... So, because it doesn't tell me what type of weather it changes it to. Obviously, it's like, it's getting me to infer what it is from that, but... I think that just makes it foggy. It looks so much clearer that way. Weird. Okay, then what does the, this one do? That change it to, like, thunderstorms? Oh, shit, it does. Suddenly thunderstorm. Okay. Jesus. And then this one is like a bright day, I take it. I don't think I've seen too many clear skies out here in this area. This is gorgeous. I'm also going the wrong way. Oh, this is pretty. Dude, that looks so... Look how fucking far you can see. All the fog's gone, so I can actually kind of see what's going on. I like it. But yeah, Linku, I do apologize, though. Definitely, I hope... One thing I tell people, I tell everyone all the time. Just because I forget something does not mean that it is not important to me. Obviously, the age of, like, my dad and my mom and everything is very important to me. Which I know that makes, like, no sense to say that just because I forget something doesn't mean it's not important to me. That's kind of like... That's like how it works. If somebody remembers something, it's because it's important to them.
Challenge me!
But I hope that everyone knows, as a streamer, as a person, honestly, not even as a streamer, as an individual, Haven, I don't... Okay, motherfucker, you want to go? I get it. They don't want to fight the samurai. They want to fight the ghosts. Well, I was gonna dodge, but your dodge seems to be very... God damn. Oh no, I do think if you make it foggy, it does make it harder for the enemy to see you. I think Devin was telling me the weather affects the stealth in the game a lot. Yeah. Which, funny enough, Devin was actually getting, like, salty with me. He was like, "Are you stealthing like a little bitch?" He's like, "I should have known. You lack honor. You're pathetic." And I was like, Devin, it's literally what the game is about. And he's like, You're the problem with society, Haven." Like, he gave me that whole spiel. As we expect Devin to do.
You have to stand and fight! Яг л алуулсан бох шиг хөдлөхгүй юу?
No, because that guy with the spear actually attacked way faster than I realized he would. I felt like he would have waited a little bit longer.
Be careful, tested!
God, I love Driftwood. Driftwood is so pretty. The beach I'm going to tomorrow, that's near the water park, has driftwood like this. Like, I'm talking entire fucking trees and stuff.
Family, my lord. I'm so sorry.
Like, I actually will say,
Where did it happen?
What?
The crossroads.
What happened?
They stop everyone. If you're too weak to be their slave, they kill you. Go and mourn your family.
Where's that
Leave
at?
the moguls to me.
I'll have to go to that. But I will say, funny enough, that's probably the one thing this game has not like 100% properly shown, to like how beautiful it is in person. But like driftwood like this, it's just simply because like driftwood has a very distinct look to it. Like, yes, this is the color and the shape of driftwood, but like, I don't know, who here in chat has actually been around like a lot of stuff like this on the beach before? Like I said, the barrier beach for the state park in Georgia that I lived right next to, this is what the whole beach looked like. Not like this, like the grassy and stuff, but it was like actual beach sand with driftwood. You know what, I'll probably, I think I took pictures last year when I went there, but I'll take more this year so I can show you guys. Also, am I close? I am close. Good.
Huh? Just ready.
What the fuck? Not what I'm trying to do. What you're supposed to do. Clean your sword and sheath it. Edgy gamer. I'm gonna play my flute over his grave. To mourn the passing of these fools. What the hell? I'm not trying to aura farm with my fucking flute right now, okay? Not what I'm trying to do. Wind of Vanity. These headbands. There we go. Stances. There we go. I'm gonna get these. But yeah, I know I was kind of chatting with AI trying to figure out how haikus work. I just know this: the first line has to have 5, and the last line has to have 5 syllables. The middle line is supposed to have 7. That's not something I'm very good at, but I can understand how it works. Exactly. Well, it's something like you'd probably, like, it's something you would get better at. I'm sure the more you thought about it, the better you would get. It is definitely a thing that you would practice. But yeah, no, as I was saying, like, as a person, I do hope that you guys, I it probably is like nigh unbelievable, but I promise that me forgetting something does not equate to how important it is to me. I have forgotten very, 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 very important things. So. I'm not using that. The moon bear's paw? Yeah, no, thank you. I saw what it looked like. I do not want that. Yeah, because apparently, like, what is it? What is it? I've actually thought about, you know, I've been in situations where I've spent like an entire day thinking about one person before, and then basically instantaneously also forgot about like tons of other things, like relative to that person.
Ready? Beach bus.
You're surprised I don't write that thing down on a calendar? I do have certain things, so this is gonna sound really dumb, like really, really dumb. Whenever I write stuff down on whenever I get I've gotten a calendar before, but I'll forget that I bought a calendar. Actually, here, I'll give you the process. Let's say we'll go through the whole process of calendar. Let's say I have a calendar that's written on everything. It's a proper calendar with reminders of everything. I will forget to check the calendar. So I'll forget to check the calendar. Fucking 4, goddammit. So then, that's the first step. The first thing I can forget. I can forget to check the calendar. Then you're like, okay, edgy gamer, I mean, that happens sometimes. B, I'll forget to write things on the calendar. C, I'll forget where I put the calendar. D, I'll forget that I even bought a calendar. And then E, even if I see a reminder, I will forget about the thing that I read about earlier that day. So, yeah. So, like, a great example. When I was in high school, and I went, obviously, to high school, every single Friday, and I mean every single Friday, I would sit down in class, and in first period, I would sit down, and I'd be super tired, and then I'd feel a little awake, and I'd be like, oh my god, it's Friday! And I'd actually be kind of excited. I'd be like, oh my god, it's Friday! Then I'd go through part of the day, I'd get to, you know, lunchtime, I'd sit down, I'd start eating my lunch, and then I'd be like, holy shit! It's Friday! I don't need to go to school tomorrow! That's fucking awesome, dude! And then I'll get to the 6th period, and the school bell will ring, and I'll be like, no way, I actually don't have to be here 2 more days. It's Friday. That's nice. Yeah, I don't have to be here for Saturday or Sunday. That's good. Dope. Like, it's so that is a regular, a very regular thing I have done most of my life. It's very much been like that. I just don't, like, it's just, like, that is why when you guys see me sit here and, like, take notes on myself, you're like, edgy gamer, how do you forget something? That's why I'll literally go, like, you know, like, I'll do, let's say, make dinner. I've already made dinner, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's say I'll write make dinner down. If, like, there's times, like, that's why it's like black, that's why I write it in black eyeliner, because I'll see it. I'll be playing a game and I'll notice a different coloration and I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, I need to make dinner. So it's like a consistent reminder. It's like a banner popping up on your phone over and over again. It's like putting a reminder on snooze, in a sense. Because there's also, where is it? There. There's a tiny little stain on the wall. I forget that it's there every time I look away from it, and then every time I look at it, I'm like, what is that? It's a little tiny stain on the wall. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'll look away for a bit, several hours later. What is that? Oh, it's a stain on the wall. Okay, that's fine. Like, it just genuinely doesn't stay in my mind for whatever reason. What I tell people...
Has the millet gotten worse?
You're probably just as sick of eating it as I am.
What the fuck? I love the realistic commentary. Has the food gotten worse? No, we're just fucking sick of it, dude.
Mongols took over everything. I was in Adamo Bay when
Trade is difficult in these times, my lord.
I facepalmed to Edgy so much over the years. I'm surprised I don't have brain damage.
Is an honor.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it's not that I'm like, what I tell people is I feel like my brain is just very often not focused. That's what I tell people. I'm very rarely focused.
Can't sleep. Not since I heard about those masked men hiding in the bamboo forests of Yoshi.
There's plenty to fear without worrying about folktales.
It's no folktale, my lord. They call themselves protectors of the great Uchitsune's longbow.
Try to rest. I'll find out who these masked men really are.
The musician in Yoshi Springs can tell you more. But be careful, my lord. Some believe Uchitsune's curse lives on.
I do not have ADHD. I was actually checked for ADHD like 4 times, if you'd believe it. Yeah, I was actually actively checked for ADHD multiple times. My mother went to get me checked for it, I think 4 times? I think. What I've been told is that the bipolar is probably is perceived as similar to ADHD. And more than likely, that is probably why, my memory is inconsistent. What is it? So, like, that's probably why my brain may be inconsistent on the memory. It could be episode related. Because ADHD people, they always have trouble. I am forgetful, but the level of forgetfulness, there's normal and then there's extreme. Like right now, my memory is really bad. Really bad. I very much have no focus right now. But there's other times I don't really have any trouble focusing.
Offended by Mongol.
Something about Lord Shimada and Lord Sakai. But yeah. Yeah, just in general, I tend to, I think I'm probably just a scatterbrained...
Come, my lord. The story of Uchitsune awaits.
Alright. The story! Story time! Story time! Story time.
Long ago, an emperor and his palace were plagued by a winged demon. The emperor sent for Uchitsune, the most renowned archer of his time, who wielded a bow blessed by a kami. When the demon next came, Uchitsune was ready, longbow in hand. His aim was truer, and his arrows flew farther than any archers in Japan. Uchitsune loosed a single arrow. It pierced the demon's heart. As it fell to the ground, it cursed Uchitsune with its final breath. Soon after, Uchitsune saw the forms of the demon everywhere. His legendary bow never missed, but each arrow that hit its mark was met with a very human scream. The trail of bodies led to his capture. Though many called for Uchitsune's death, the Emperor felt pity for him. Uchitsune was banished to Tsushima Island. He died years later, alone and forgotten by all but a few. The demon-slaying longbow has remained hidden here since his passing. Some say it awaits a worthy master. Others believe it still holds the demon's curse.
That's interesting. Yeah. That's just how I've always been.
Cursed or not, the bow sounds powerful.
Take care, my lord. The bow inspires darkness in those who seek it.
I'll bear that in mind. The
I have,
question is where to begin looking.
To quiet his mind, Uchitsune often walked the coast, obsessed with the blue hydrangeas that grew there. Perhaps they'll provide a clue.
Blue hydrangeas? Apparently it's close. It's right next door. What? Nah, bro is just full-on schizophrenic. It happens. This bow's gonna be badass after a story like that. That's what we're aiming for. But yeah, no, I do hope everyone knows. Yeah, like I said, my memory has always been very dodgy, so just please do not equate. If I tend to forget something, please do not take it as any personal attack on you. I just simply do not maintain information the best. Or at least, let me say this. My memory is really good, but inconsistent. Sometimes I remember everything, sometimes I don't remember anything. Sometimes I remember very specific details, but then I can't remember actually what's happening. So. I mean, unironically, Izzy, a bow that can pierce heavy armor is actively something that would be extremely good in this game. Because the only thing the bow can't do is it can't kill people that are armored.
Blue hydrangeas like the musician mentioned. I must be close.
That'll be badass. It would be. It would be. Because the main thing that happens right now is I'll get to a camp, and I'll be fighting a dude, and then I can't kill him because my bow cannot pierce the armor. So that every time you see me fire a bow and it goes, ding! It just bounces off their fucking head. It's like, ugh. Not very realistic. Well, I will say, depending on the armor and depending on the bow and the draw strength, because I am indeed not using a very powerful bow. I'm using a half bow. Like, it's a good bow, but it's not like a war bow. Like, what is it? Like, if you were using like a normal bow, if it wasn't like a war bow or like a composite bow, like a really, really heavy bow, you really won't pierce armor properly. Now, if you're using like a war bow, oh god. Yeah, with like 110 draw strength, which pulling that bitch back, a workout. Also, B, whoever gets hit by it, may they have mercy on their soul. So actually, I would say Link, a lot of the time, uses a short bow. A lot of the time. Because he can draw his very quickly with very minimal heft. Like, war bows, great bows aren't quite like a war bow inside of Dark Souls, but... Sorry, war bows aren't quite like a great bow from Dark Souls, but they're similar in a sense. Oh, welcome in, Azzy.
Hello, Mario.
Hello, hello. We're just talking about archery and bows. Have you ever fired a bow before, Izzy or Eep? Or Azzy, now that you're in here. I guess anybody in chat, really. You guys ever fired a bow before? How did I walk right by this?
Strange. That tomb is cracked open.
Yeah, kinda. You own a bow? Nice!
An island surrounded by blue flowers. Uchitsune's bow could be there. Uchitsune's resting place.
Someone took the bow. Or he was buried somewhere else. I don't know if I trust running around in here. But the closest thing to Dark Souls great bow I've seen is the big-ass Japanese longbow. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're probably about to be getting, is a Japanese longbow. Whoa!
Stop searching for the cursed bow. It leads only to death.
He wore the mask of a Tengu demon. And that was a warning shot. Can't let my guard down.
Can't let my guard down. An island, huh? The problem with bamboo when it's windy is it sounds like somebody doing something. Like trees do the same thing, but bamboo does it a lot. Like you'll hear the wind bending the bamboo and you'll hear it creak and it sounds like somebody doing something. Like that. Fired a bow. No. This is cool, and yes, it is convenient. It's somebody always already has it, right? All the... Oh, boy. Actually gonna go ahead and put some armor on if I'm about to have a bow fired at me. Actually, I'll keep my exploration gear on. I actually like my exploration gear quite a bit. You know, I've not checked in a while, though. Let me check my helmet. Is there any helmet in here I want to use instead? Yeah, no, I don't like that. Betrayer's hat. Last worn by a childhood friend and a traitor to the Tsushima. A band of uncertainty. The Saku's helmet improved? No. No. Yeah, I'll keep the normal straw hat then. I like the creaking. Oh yeah, the creaking is nice. Don't get me wrong, the creaking is nice, but it does spike my anxiety, especially when I feel like in danger. It makes me look around a lot. Somebody over there. Oh, it's a bear. Nice. Send a picture of your bow. We'll have to check that out. Didn't he become a traitor just because of food? He became a traitor because his men were starving and they had no support. And he felt left behind by the samurai. He felt that the samurai failed him. Therefore, he already felt betrayed by the system he was in. But then, to make it even better, he was also the leader of a bunch of starving ronin, which were basically rogue samurai, so. Ow. Hell yeah. I really need to learn more about Asian cultures, because currently what's just in my head now to differentiate them is China is the ancient one, Japan is the one about honor, Korea is the modern day one, and India is rush hour. That's just all I see in fiction. I really need to learn more about each place. I'd say I know a little, like a very small amount about China. I know a okay amount about Japan. And then I know nothing about Korea. Absolutely nothing about Korea. New game idea. You constantly hear the creeper hiss sound, but only because you are currently walking by cats. Okay. Seems random, but why not? So it's obviously somewhere on the coastline, but where? Alright, Kage! Let's go. Oh, anxiety about the bamboo. I mean, hey, that one... I mean, people do all types of stuff for, horror in video games. Like when I already feel paranoid, it does not take much. Any type of discoloration, faint
More
movement, faint sound, anything.
Quickly, Kage.
You don't think it's over here on the island I've already been to, is it? It's either down there, which that might be too far away. No, well... It's either that one or this one. It's definitely the other one. So let's keep going by. Yeah, we're gonna go over there to that one. That drawing was pretty. Oh, it's super pretty. But yeah, the main reason I know anything about Japanese culture is just simply because I've been exposed to it pretty heavily throughout my life. I've heard Japanese music ever since I was like elementary school age. I've also played a bunch of games and seen all types of movies, and I've talked to people from Japan, and I've looked. And my sister, my sister, she's actually researched stuff from Japan, and I would be intrigued, so I'd watch her research it and hear about it. And then, on my own time, I've also learned Japanese language as well out of curiosity. You know, I'm not fluent in even remotely close to fluent. I'm very far away from anything close to that. But, I can say, you know, quite a few things. I can say quite a few things in Japanese. I would probably have to practice a little bit, though, because I've not talked or spoke it in a long time consistently. But there's a lot of things, in Japanese culture that I find really intriguing. And I feel a lot of people feel that way. I try not to have, like, the fantasization? I'm trying to think of the word, because I don't think that's a word. It's not infatuation. Anyways, I don't obsess over their culture or anything like that. I just like I like a lot of parts of their culture. But I in general already like a lot of stuff about other cultures regardless, simply because it's just always interesting to me. I've always found the differences in any culture to be interesting. I think I've told you guys before, but I've listened to people talk all on and on and on about their religions from different countries and their way of life. And with me working retail, I've heard people talk all about their people from Scotland, England, India, China, Japan. I've heard a little bit of Korea. I believe Colombia, Jamaica, Haiti, Mexico, all types of places. I would not be able to handle a stream with only speaking Japanese. I'm not nearly good enough.
A mountain surrounded by blue flowers. Uchitsune's bow could be there.
Continue your search, and Tsushima will fall.
Enough. Speak plainly.
This is your last chance. Leave the boat alone.
He thinks telling me not to do something's gonna stop me. How about no? Exactly. How about no? Sounds like a good plan to me. Onward, Kage! I will fear nothing with my best friend at my side. We may have lost the old lady. We may have lost Ryuzo. We may have lost our father. But I still have my horse. I have an idea for an app-style game. You're an office worker with a very weak heart who works the night shift, and your coworkers are planning to surprise you for your birthday, and your goal is to get your work done and check out, while avoiding your well-meaning coworkers so you don't have a heart attack. What the fuck? That sounds kind of funny, somewhat comedic. Just die in their arms. Oh Jesus. Actually, you know what's that sounds interesting, Yazzie. I like that. That sounds like a nice little fan FNAF game you could do. I actually found out finally what the problem is with my heart. So, I actually have heart issues, partially. But I was on the phone with my mother today, and my poor mother, she had to take me to the hospital for. Yeah, my mother actually, you know, had to deal with all the different health issues that I would have. I found out that the heart problem I had is what they call an innocent heart murmur, which means it's not enough to where you can really tell or anything. But apparently, she had told me that if I ever have shortness of breath or weakness or anything, it's because the quote-unquote hole in my heart is not a physical hole. Like, it's not like a hole in between the ventricles, I guess. Apparently, it's a hole as in, like, part of the muscles in my heart are, like, missing. I did not know that. I learned that today. Which I should probably write that down, because I actually wrote my, like, really bad health stuff down in my notes as well. Which I completely forgot that I talked about until right now. So let me do that. Go that way. I have so many fucking notes. Oh my lord. Are we being serious right now? Where the fuck is it? There it is. God damn. In quotations, part of the muscles missing. There we go. But yeah, so, there we go. Cool. Wrote that down. Anyways.
Let's go.
But yeah, now that I wrote that down before I forgot it, because I absolutely would have. Yeah, no, it was interesting to hear that, because, I had heard it before, and I always assumed it was the ventricle thing. But no, apparently it just means that my, my heart is just more than likely smaller than it's supposed to be, and, just weaker at the job it's supposed to be. But yeah, I think that was a fun idea. But no, it's fine, Eep. It's not a brand new problem that I just gained. It's a problem I've had my whole life. Yeah. It's faint, but it is there. So more or less, my mother explained it as in the reason, I guess they call it a hole in my heart, but it's like a hole in the muscular system, as in it's not like I'm internal bleeding or anything. It's just like parts are missing, basically. It's like parts of the muscles that my heart is supposed to have aren't there.
The bow must be there.
Yeah. As I've told you guys before, I am exceedingly frail. Just how it is.
Uchitsune's longbow.
I've been here before.
You will see nothing but death to the end of your days.
Duel of Demons. I think they said the blue flowers were hydrangeas. I can't remember. I remember you talking about it at some point.
First, I'll drive the Mongols from our home. After that, I'll worry about curses.
You'll see. The demon will haunt you.
I don't know what's going on, but this shit is epic, dude. What the fuck? I was just silent because I was just taking it all in. I am dead ass passed out on the floor. High damage and zoom, but long draw time, and you cannot crouch while aiming. Explosive arrow. Shot by the longbow explodes moments after impact, igniting bystanders. What? We got the explosive ammo. Let's go. So what does the what does it look like? Let me see. This thing is gigantic. So that's about how big it is. Cool. How about the longbow? Damn. Heavy armors can pierce helmets and kill armored enemies! So this shit can pierce armor and has explosive arrows! Well, we just got one hell of an upgrade, guys. Well, I think I actually might choose some ranged armor, or some upgrade for range now then. Remain hidden when assassinating from grass. Smoke bombs restore health. Supplies. Wind chimes release poison vapors. That is at least useful, I guess. But yeah, let me scroll back up. Yeah, I was reference that one time somebody said they don't want to get a surprise party because of his weak heart. So when they did it anyway, he got a heart attack and lived. So they ended up firing him, and he sued and won millions. Nice. They say those blue flowers are hydrangeas. Watch this bow be outclassed by a bow you get half an hour from now. Oh no, this is the second bow I've got in the game, actually. This game is very well balanced, Azzy, I will say. This pretty much everything I've gotten in the game is useful in some sense. Realistic samurai game where you fight demons. That's interesting because in flower language they mean apology, regret, and forgiveness. Passerbys just see Jin swinging in the air, talking to himself. Hype. May not have armor piercing in the normal sense. Oh, never mind. It does. That is badass. Armor piercing arrow. Let's fucking go. We need a Navi's Hey Listen reward. I actually pretty sure I did used to have a Navi's Hey Listen reward. Used to. Arrows have a 15% chance to poison enemies. That actually sounds really nice. Not gonna lie, that does sound pretty good. Wind chimes release poison. Ranged. Knocking reload speeds. Moderate increase to arrow damage. This is defense stealth. I already have that one on. Got it. So I pretty much have all the stuff already. Cursed. Utility. Yeah, it seems like I already have all that pretty much upgraded and ready. Yeah, I pretty much have the Traveler's Attire as like my archer. In comparison, I just do not like the archery armor in this game. It's just so fucking ugly. Like, if I actually go to the... Let's see here. I go to the Tadayoti armor. Like, it looks okay. Yeah, plus its upgrades are pretty negligible. So I'd rather just the Traveler's armor. But yeah, this game is pretty balanced for the most part, from what I've seen. Moderate increase the arrow damage. You know what? Why not? My normal arrows do poison, and my other arrows do other stuff. So yeah, this is my archery character then. This is for my exploration anyways. Well, that was nice. Been a while since I've done those type of things. Used to, lol. I was gonna say it may not have been normal armor piercing, but explosions can pierce. But it has both, so hell yeah. Used to, lol. Yeah, I have a lot of sound bites that I've added and taken out over time. I think I've had sound bites on my streams since 2022. And I've added and taken ones out many, many times. Like, if I go back to my Blurp account, I have so many that are missing or whatever, what have you. I have a ton. Goodness.
May I look after your bow, my lord?
I would like to upgrade my bow, but it probably needs supplies.
Very sorry.
It does, it does. That's okay. I also need more bamboo.
Until next time, my lord.
Yep, we're gonna try out this bow and everything. But yeah, no, Azzy, I would say, as far as like the weapons, like design and everything in this game, pretty much everything in this game has been useful in one way or another. Like, there's not really been anything that's useless, I would say. Pretty much everything is useful. Like, let me see here. Yeah, because your main katana, extremely useful. Your tanto, very useful. Your half bow is pretty useful. It's mostly for stealth, I won't lie. It's for stealth, but you can also use it for general combat. You can use it for stealth, area denial with your fire. Yeah, you have normal arrows, which are good for stealth, picking off opponents, and killing them as they come to you, while also killing enemies from a range, just in general. Fire arrows for area denial, and for if it's an armored person, you can just light them on fire instead of shooting them with an arrow that doesn't do anything. Blowgun, now that we got this is a stealth weapon. You can cause people to die instantly to poison, or you can have people get enraged by a frenzy poison. And throw, we have wind chimes and bombs. And that, basically, if we go here, the, where are they at? The black powder bomb. So this, it's literally just a big-ass bomb. Usually kills multiple people and throws them on their ass. It's basically like a huge opener. You throw that out and everyone's just fucked. The wind chime, it's good for distraction, and for the thing that I just equipped, it also causes poison for anybody who gets close to it, and then they die. Sticky bomb, that's another thing we got, which, you know, disorients and or kills and or disorients people, either disorients, kills, or disrupts the situation. Smoke bomb is overpowered. You can instantly assassinate people while using a smoke bomb, so that's fucking disgusting. And kunai, a very quick and easy ranged weapon that auto-aims for you. Really good at killing birds that you can't aim at very well. They're usually hard to aim. Getting a big group of enemies off of you. And then all these other things. Yeah, but I would say just in general, this game does a fantastic job. All the weapon stances, all the sword stances are good. All the tools are good. After deliberation, I would say all of these are useful. I have not upgraded archery because I've not needed to. The way I use a bow, I usually don't need it. But you could, if you like the bow a lot, you could upgrade them. But yeah, I'd say pretty much every single ability in the game has been useful. Like, when I first started, I kind of thought to myself, like, I don't really want to use that.
Do you need anything, my lord?
But it's slowly gotten more and more like, okay, all of this is useful kind of thing. But here, let's actually check the collections. I've not checked them in a while, so we're probably really behind on looking at them. Like the Mongol artifacts. Let's check this. Eagle Cage. Golden eagles from the high Altai mountains of western Mongolia are prized by the eagle hunters there. Known as Burkitshi due to their extreme hunting prowess. The eagles are captured, domesticated, and trained from a young age, and traditionally kept as companions for around 10 years, before being released to live out the remainder of their lives in the wild. And a psalm. Oh, that looks fucking cool. What the hell is that? The psalm, or masked dance, is a Tibetan Buddhist ceremony held at the beginning of each year, considered important for exorcising evil spirits. The Mongol Empire gradually took control of Tibet in the 1240s and 1250s. Huh. It's pretty cool. A Greek vase. During the summer of 1242, the Mongol defeat of the Latin Empire caused a major power shift in the Aegean world. An invading force led by Kadan, son of the second great Khan, Ogadai, I have no idea, swept southward after devastating Bulgaria and Serbia. Though repelled during an initial encounter in Thrace, subsequent relations between the Mongol Khans and the Latin Emperor Baldwin II suggests that he was at some point captured and forced to submit and pay tribute to the Mongol armies. This is likely how the vase wound up in Mongol hands. It's really cool to find out they have shamans and trained eagles. Like, I had no idea they had all this stuff in Mongol culture, but like, I didn't know anything about the Mongols at all. So it's interesting to actually learn a little bit about like, you know, real life Mongolian history while playing the game, while also learning a little bit about real life Japanese history at the same time. What's this? Omen crying nearby. She might need help. Well, I've been playing the game for 2.5 hours. I will probably be changing games here soon. I just do not know what I'm changing to. And the next game I play will probably not be a game I play for a very long time, but I'll play it for at least a little while. I'll probably end up playing it for an hour or two at most. I need to be asleep at 2 a.m., but I will probably be asleep at 3 a.m. if I'm honest. I probably will not do Elden Ring because I would only be playing Elden Ring for like an hour at most. And you cannot really get a lot done in Elden Ring in an hour. Oh, welcome in, Purple Monkey. How you doing? Hello, hello. I would go back here, but that would be starting up a quest. Don't want to do that. Let me go... Mario Kart? I could do Mario Kart. Absolutely could. I don't mind. Zuma? I don't know if I'll play Zuma. There's this guy I watch on YouTube that has a series about a horror rabbit character, but lately almost every video is called Here's to the Bunny, and he just has to say Here's to the Bunny in a Scottish accent as well. Like, we get it, mate. LeMayo. Yeah, I do think that people probably, get a little bit too invested into, like, one type of theme or one thing. I mean, honestly, that's what I try to do, like, with all the different games I play. I try not to, you know... I try not to only play the same type of game over and over every day. I can't say I always effectively do that. Same thing with I try not to say the same things every day either. But I'll be honest with me, saying the same stuff every day, realistically, what is it? Realistically, with me being in front of a camera all the time, I will undoubtedly repeat stuff a lot. Just because, you know, that's just how it is. When you're talking every day, you're bound to repeat stuff, and that's just the reality of that. Maybe play Piggy Poggy Pog. I do not even know what that is. Really? I only got 2? That's terrible. So, Nice. This is going to be a difficult one, I can tell already. Yeah, I'm missing the first one here. Okay, so. Nope. There we go. I had to stop looking at it. I had to think about it. Got it. Got it. Cool. Close your eyes to make sure you get proper edge alignment, right? There's no more! Damn you! I've done all of the freaking Winds of Resolve for this side of the fucking island. That's depressing. Oh well. Oh well. Undiscovered Sashimono banners. Apparently there's one right fucking next to me. But yeah, I can try. I can play some Mario Kart. I don't mind. Because realistically, it would be better if I only played for an hour. Just because, you know, I'm gonna have to wake up at 9 a.m. at the latest tomorrow. I need to be asleep very early on. Very early on. And we all know how difficult that is gonna be for me. That shit never happens easily. I don't know what it is about sleep, but sleep is just nothing that's ever easy. There's just Sashimono banners for every, like, 10 feet, I swear. They're just everywhere. To be fair, it would be nice to get a new saddle for Kage. I think he's earned it. It's so clean! I love it. Well, I can definitely say, explosive arrows, pretty good. Do you, though? Do you want my help?
My life is yours, Lord Sakai.
I'll see that you keep it. I could use information about the area.
I don't know much. Just that the Mongols have
Devin's
taken
home. Give me
over
one
the
second, chat.
lighthouse on Kubara's coast.
A fine outpost of scouting. Thank you.
Don't know where to go now. No place is safe.
wonder if anyone else from my village made it. Glad those bastards are dead. They deserve to die.
Sorry about that. I'll let you guys hear with Jeffrey Son. What's up, Jeffrey Son? I was having to tell Devin about the apartment stuff real quick. But I'll be getting off here in a moment. I'm going to go use the bathroom, and then I'm going to, I guess, hop on Mario Kart Wii. That'd be a different game to play for a minute. Like I said, because I'll probably only play it for about an hour. I'm probably going to spend, you know, I need to lay down, everything else, so. All that other stuff. This one. Bishamon's Fortune. Destiny favors the noble-hearted warrior. Let's see if these are actually good or not. Usually they're terrible, but let's see. That actually looks good. I like that. Let me see if there's any more new ones that I got that I like. No. 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 That's okay. God, no. That one, I like that one. That one's decent. Fujin Secret. That's nice. Like a nice brown. That one's pretty good too. That's nice. I like both of these. Decent. Terrible. 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 Decent. Terrible. Fantastic. Fantastic. Amazing. Perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, cool. So, still, same thing. Same thing, pretty much. I'm just too picky, guys. I'm so picky. Can't be helped. Well, we did explore a lot of the northern area. I mean, last time, you know, we sat here and explored all this stuff first, but now I guess we somehow went straight to the top, and then we're kind of going back down. But I guess I kind of wanted to finish the old lady's quest line, and then also we happened to find that what is it? The mythic tail, because I was actually just thinking to myself, I was like, I wish I had a mythic tail, and then we found one, so that's convenient. I'll probably next time I'll probably go over here and do his quest line. Yeah, so. But for now, who watched this live
refugee camp.
And on stream,
said he'd meet me here.
I thank you all for coming in. I had a fantastic time hanging out with you guys, as I always do. And I'm excited to play more of this game. And for anyone who's curious, I'm still having an absolute blast of this game. I am just fucking loving it, and I still look forward to more. But for now, thank you all. Don't taint your honor. F's in the chat for Grandma. She was delightful, but she was definitely losing it. And as always, later, losers. Have a good night. 2:34:47.